Hello.
And 2. Come on!
That's for the haters.
Clink, clink. Jiggle middle, cheap. Oh! Yeah!
No mai, haere mai, and welcome to Taskmaster. My name's Jeremy Wells, and I was installed in this job after the previous democratically elected host was overthrown in a bloody coup, masterminded by the CIA. It's unfortunate things got to that point, but I think we can all agree it was for the best, because now I am the Taskmaster. We are gathered here tonight to see 5 as-yet uncancelled New Zealand comedians battle it out to win this, the Taskmaster Trophy. The 5 comedians jostling for the win tonight are Abby Howells, Ben Hurley, Hayley Sproul, and Tom Sainsbury. Our 5th contestant, Tofinga Fipulia, as you may know, is unable to join us in the studio this season, but we have been keeping his seat warm with the bottoms of beloved Taskmaster alumni. And joining us for EPs 9 and 10, the one and only Chris Parker. And as always, here to do all the dirty work so I can keep my hands clean like a deadpan dog poo bag, it's Paul Williams. Tell us about the prize task, would you, Paul?
Today, we've asked our contestants to bring in the thing that reminds them of themselves.
OK, Chris, let's start with you. What did you bring in that reminds you of yourself?
Well, I'm not here as myself, Jeremy. I'm actually here on behalf of Tofinga. And so the best thing that reminded me of Tofinga is his entire line of merchandise.
Oh, wow.
And I've just done him a sort of easy buy style catalogue photo shoot there. So the tote bag, the T-shirt, the hat.
Wow.
And there's a hoodie as well. There we go.
Your head looks a bit like an eel when it comes out of a cave. You know, it's like...
I know what you mean. Honestly, I don't think a hoodie could be unflattering, but somehow it is.
Tom,
Yes.
what did you bring in that reminds you of you?
Well, let's just look at it. You know, I think I'm just good at a party. I tend to go red. Aren't you vegan? Yeah, I am.
OK, Abby, what did you bring in that reminds you of you?
I brought in a haunted doll.
Yep.
Wow.
Her name is Daphne, and the thing about Daphne is she is haunted. I went over Daphne with my beloved el-ghorri, and she is full of spirit. And that thing is 100% accurate all the time.
Wow.
So I think at the worst, Daphne is a bit disconcerting, but at the best, she could be a wonderful companion.
No further questions, Your
Yeah.
Honour.
I'm shocked her name's Daphne because I like your outfit and it reminds me of Daphne from Scooby-Doo.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much. Yes, that was absolutely on purpose.
It's like watching preschoolers talk at the sandpit, those days.
Ben.
Well, I thought I might go a little bit more wholesome, because when I think of the thing that reminds me most of me, it's my children.
Oh.
Yeah, but I can't give away my children.
Well, you can. It's just a long legal process.
Yeah, OK, let's do that. I've got 2 beautiful daughters. A lot of people say they look like me, but I don't really see the resemblance.
So you said obviously you couldn't give your kids away. You do realise how the show works?
Yeah, Hayley convinced me we're going to do it.
Okay.
Oh, I don't want them.
Better throw the app then.
I will raise your children, Ben.
Oh, God.
Hayley, what did you bring in?
Hello, Jeremy. So there's a very popular board game, and on the front of the original box, I'm pretty sure it's me. So this is Settlers of Catton, and if you look up close, that's me.
Wow.
Also, Hayley, a lot of nerds watch this show. It's Settlers of Catan. Yeah.
Catton.
C-A-T-A-E, it's Catton.
No, Catan.
It's
I just
Catan.
love the smirk. Why is she smirking so?
Because she's like,
Why is she
look
pointing
over
at-
there.
Is the other settler of Catan checking out your
Catton.
breasts, or am I imagining it?
It would have 2 T's if it was Catton.
It's Catton. Don't be silly. I do think that, yeah, the little friend is having a gaze at my rack, and good for him, you know?
Okay. Tom, I'm going to give you 1 point because I see what you mean with the Cheerio, but to me, you're more like an old English devil sausage.
Fair call.
2 points for Ben. I'll go 3 points for Hayley. And 4 points for the merch for Tafinga, and 5 points because that doll's freakily like you. Right. Everyone's warmed up. Should we get on with the task?
Of course. Here's the whole task.
There you are.
There you are.
Here I am.
Hello, Paul.
Hello, Abby.
You're so cordial.
What's happening, Bella?
Just another task.
Another one?
Yeah.
There's 2 here.
Yeah.
Someone's got a hole in it.
Yeah, I got a hole in one.
Oh.
I got a hole in one.
Oh.
So that's just there for that joke?
Yeah.
Okay, it was worth it.
I sort of like the challenge of this one. No, okay. That was a dumb idea.
Okay.
Get a hole in one from the furthest distance.
The ball can be any ball.
The hole can be any hole.
Furthest distance wins.
You have 20 minutes or until you get a hole in one.
Your time starts now.
What would you do in this situation?
Get a hole in one from...
A far distance?
Yeah.
This seems pretty simple.
Extremely simple. Get a hole in one from as far away as possible.
All right, should we get into it?
It's a par 3. It's Hayley, Tafinga, and Tom.
Furthest hole. Trying to see if I can get in that bath, eh?
Okay.
Any hole is a goal. Is that the phrase?
I'm not sure.
I feel like technically that's a hole.
I mean, that's up for debate.
We've got a whole bunch of balls here.
I'm going to make a hole using this tent. So what I'm thinking is that I will tape one of these onto the frisbee. There we go, there's the ball.
That's good. You stand there. You'll move if it's going to hit you in the face.
Okay.
Ready, Paul?
Yeah?
Oh, Paul, sorry. Okay, wait.
I'm not very athletic, so excuse me, New Zealand. I think the ball might be causing wind lag. I'll just see if I can just do this without. Oh my God, I'm giving up!
I was hoping it'll bounce off you and...
Oh,
I'm gonna use the clubs. Hopefully my dad's not watching.
he will be. He loves this show.
Good catch.
Crouch down and put it on the ground. Like I could bowl it. Oh. Damn it, that was so close. That was good. That's the technique.
The hole.
Stay where you are. Stay where you are. Stay where you are.
17 metres 92.
70.
17. Teen.
Yep, 70.
17 metres 92.
92.
Tom, I have never heard that phrase, any hole's a goal. What does that mean?
I just think when you play a lot of sport like I do, you're like, you know, there's 2 goals on the end, you know, if you get it in, it's success, I believe. I don't know.
Doesn't matter what team you're playing for.
Yeah. Yeah, and sometimes you have to get an own goal.
And sometimes you've never played sport before.
Hayley, I thought it was quite interesting that you had to tell Paul that if the ball was going to hit him in the face, that he was going to have to move.
He's a simple man, you know what I mean? And we're far along enough now that we know that with Paul.
Meanwhile, Chris, I see Tofinga just laughed when he hit Paul with the ball.
He's got to teach him a lesson to get his face out of that damn iPad. Look up, you know.
You've had enough screen time.
Exactly.
We've heard the word Isa a lot, actually, in this series.
Isa.
And this was interesting because there was Isa when the ball just missed, Chris, and then there was an Isa when the ball went in.
Yeah.
Is anyone aware, we know what Isa means? Anyone?
I mean, you know, have a look at the panel. Probably not.
This can play out either way, but the worst version is we guess.
So Hayley, 12 metres 67. Tofinga, 17 metres 92. Tom, 25 metres 74.
Oh, that's good.
Ooh, okay. Coming up after the break, we'll have 2 more of the least impressive holes in one you'll ever see in your life. We'll see you then. Welcome back to Taskmaster. Where are we, Paul?
Our contestants were tasked with getting a hole-in-one with whatever ball and whatever hole they chose. Furthest hole-in-one wins. Up next, it's Abby Holes and Ben Holy.
Okay, any hole. Can I dig a hole?
Any hole.
Any hole.
All right, Paul, do you want to play a little game? Come with me. You ready?
Yep.
How impressive.
Do you like this little manoeuvre I'm doing with the shovel?
Is that saving you energy?
No, it just sort of suggests that I'm in charge. I hope you get your bond back on this Airbnb you've got here.
Bam. No. Oh, shoot.
Stop the clock.
Oh, no. That was just a practice.
73 centimetres.
Or do we count this as a hole?
You could struggle to argue that it's not a hole.
I'll use the power of my brain. That was just a test. That was just a test. Okay, I'm back. I've got a second chance.
I'm going quite big with this hole.
It looks like you're getting a nice clean thing that I can just put back in though.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Is this allowed?
Yeah?
God. Dang it.
Come too early. Oh, look, it's a hole. It's a hole.
What do you reckon, Paul? That's a hole.
Okay, there's a small patch of grass missing.
I'm just going to bask in real manual labour for a second.
4.
You say 4 before you hit it?
Yeah, to let everyone know that a pretty dangerous ball might be coming.
Okay, you ready, Paul?
I'm ready.
For attempt tahi. It needs to be stronger.
4. 4.
Have you lost it?
Oh, Lord. Oh, no, there it is.
Yeah.
Is that a fetching duck? I feel like it was going for the ball.
Yeah. It's not a pond. It's just a hole.
Oh my God, it's in the hole! What are you doing in the hole? Go away, go away.
Bowling ball?
Yeah. 4.
And went over it.
Oh, 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 oh! Oh no!
Okay, the thing about the hole is that it's...
Very small and almost impossible to even see.
Yep, yep, that's in, that's in, that's in, that's in!
Stay where you are.
Okay.
Well, would you think I was crazy if you said, could we go for attempt 1?
So now you're going to argue that that is a hole?
I was wrong to say that it wasn't.
Wait, there was a camera in there, I think.
Oh.
The hole was so small that the editors had to put a circle around it so you could see it on the footage.
No, I was sort of hoping you wouldn't show that one, to be honest.
How far was Abby's hole-in-one?
So the current leader was Tom with 25 metres 74.
Yeah.
Abby, 73 centimetres.
That's the first manual labour that I've seen on Taskmaster in 5 seasons.
This was the first task I did, and I thought, is this what the show is? Just digging and chucking balls? I was like, I am in my element.
How far was Ben's hole-in-one?
29.3 metres. Yes.
Okay, so how are we going to score that?
That means 1 point for Abby, 2 points for Hayley, 3 points for Tawhinga, 4 points for Tom, and 5 points for Ben Hurley.
Thank you. Very good from Tom.
Very good, Tom.
All right, what's happening on the scoreboard then, Paul?
It's a two-way tie, both on 7 points. It's Ben and Tawhinga.
All right, Paul, can you hit me with another task, please?
Sure thing, Jeremy. It's time for another team task, and this one is a task masterpiece.
Here we come.
Hello,
Here comes the dream team.
Hey, Paul.
Is it left? Is it opposite to your feet?
Do you think it's this?
No, true.
See what we got. Bring a classic artwork to life.
Oh.
Best living artwork wins. You have 30 minutes to prepare your artwork. It must be alive for at least 30 seconds.
Your time starts now.
We don't want to do,
God.
unless you wanted to take your clothes off.
You should do that one.
Yeah, no,
All
thank
right,
you.
Paul. You can see that too quickly and too enthusiastically.
Okay,
Let's
sweet.
go.
We'll be back. We'll be back.
Good to have the young ones running around for you, eh?
Yeah.
Starting to get a bit worried about you getting a little bit confident this season, telling our comedians to get naked.
Just thinking about ratings.
I'm ready to see some beautiful works of art come to life. Who's first, Paul?
Taking on Da Vinci, it's the team of 3.
Hello, Tawhinga, we're back.
Very clever, eh?
Okay, so if you hold those in your thumb there. Okay.
Okay, start counting.
Okay, 2, 1. Is this the painting alive?
Yeah, this is the painting live.
It's quite similar to it, just still.
Hi.
She's breathing.
She's breathing.
Yeah.
I'm breathing, Paul. Look how beautiful I am, Paul.
Extremely beautiful, Mona.
I love you, Paul.
Thank you, Mona.
You can call me Lisa.
She doesn't let a lot of people do that.
Yeah, that's actually quite a big privilege, Paul.
Just you, Paul.
Was that the 30 seconds?
It's been 30 seconds, yeah.
Okay.
The background was surprisingly accurate, actually, Tom. It was interesting, though, that you decided that she would be Tawhinga when you obviously have a female in your team.
Yeah, I don't know. We just felt, you know,
Yeah.
Tawhinga likes to sit, you know, we...
You know, play to your strengths in a team, right?
Exactly, you play to your strengths.
And Tawhinga has the kind of enigmaticness that is the Mona Lisa.
Can we see your Mona Lisa just to see? Yeah, see, that's not it. And yours? Yeah, there we go.
No, I think you're right there.
Yeah.
Right, who have we got next, Paul?
It's Salvador Hayley and Salvador Hurley.
I'm just trying to think about what I immediately remember. They look like they've had a tiff, but
Yes.
they're at a barbecue and they can't talk about it.
Yep. Or they're just any marriage before 1960.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, your 30 seconds starts. 3, 2, 1.
We'll talk about what happened with your...
I knew I was going to get it.
Yeah, well, it's the only thing you're going to be getting.
What's new?
You don't touch me anymore. Stupid pitchfork. What are you going to do with that? Make some skewers, some chicken skewers. Stupid man.
Chicken skewers sound good.
Shut up. You always undercook them. We get a sore tummy.
Really good.
We did it.
And honestly, if your hair does thin,
Yeah?
I think you're going to be all right. I think you're going to be okay.
Great.
What happened to that bald wig? Because I'm sure there's a bald wig hanging around the Taskmaster house somewhere that you used to...
I popped into the makeup room to just get a low bun, and I came out and he had already cut a soccer ball in half. And I knew where the ball cap was. I just was like, he's gone too far, so we'll just...
Yeah.
It's so crazy how your head fit in it so perfectly.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was very concerning for me at the time.
Did it look comfy?
It was quite comfy, yeah. It's quite cushy on the inside.
I want to go in there.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, it's quite nice.
Any holes a go.
Any holes a go.
OK, I need to score this. I thought the Mona Lisa was fantastic. 3 points for Tom, Abby and Tuwhinga. But I thought American Gothic was particularly good. 5 points for Ben and Hayley.
Thank you.
All right, that's enough art. It's time for us to enjoy what artists end up doing when they've run out of money in the artless hellscape that we call a society. We'll see you after these ads. Porky and I, welcome back to Taskmaster, the show where the losers get haunted by their failures and the winner gets haunted by Abby's creepy doll. Paul, it's time for another task, I believe.
Actually, I feel like it's getting kind of late and I kind of need to go to bed.
Hello. Oh, it's just me in here, is it?
Hello.
No! Oh, it's just the door closing. Calm down, Hayley.
My Paul.
Scare Paul at bedtime.
Scariest bedtime wins.
Paul will arrive to go to bed in 20 minutes.
Your time starts now.
Scare Paul at bedtime.
This is great, because I'm naturally creepy, I think.
Bedtime routine. Wash face, brush hair.
De-slipper and then respect the Taskmaster. Okay.
Journal 30 seconds. Bed.
Reads for 30 seconds and then lights out.
I wish I could feel it.
Paul's diary, keep out. I'll be respectful of that because one time my sister stole my diary and read it at a sleepover with all her friends. I don't think about that ever.
Things I get really scared of. Failure, sharks.
Getting older and the unknown.
Oh no, you're an
Do you want to talk about that time when your sister stole your diary and then read it at a sleepover with her friends?
Yeah, I don't know why I said that, because it's true.
What was in your diary?
I've got the diary here and I'll read it out.
I think it's mainly about how I was in love with former American Idol contestant Clay Aiken. I don't know if anyone remembers Clay Aiken.
So was I.
Yeah.
Shall we see who spooks you first, Paul?
Up first, it's Tom Sainsbury.
Good night.
Thank you, Tom.
Have a good sleep.
Quite scary. Was that a ghost or a ghoul? What was that exactly?
That was a ghoul, it was. There was also a mannequin in the bed, but that didn't seem to scare you so much.
In fact, he was excited.
Yeah. He sort of started suckling on it. It was odd.
OK, who's next?
Up next, she's incredibly scary. It's Abby Howells.
Is that Paul?
Yeah.
I didn't recognize you, 'cause you look so old. Haggard by time.
Oh, you're not looking too good yourself.
How dare you, Paul? You better be quiet or else I'll feed you to the sharks. Yeah. Didn't like that, did you? Okay, I'll be back.
Like tonight or like another night?
You don't know. Because I don't know. I don't know what my schedule's going to be yet.
Okay, yeah, just at some point.
At some point, when I've worked out my schedule.
Yeah, the old torch under the chin, classic scary look.
Classic. I channeled all my energy into the look, and once I got under the bed, I was like, I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't know. I mean,
She looks so much like Daphne. You look like Daphne. You've got the eyelashes, the hair, and the little red lipstick.
I know, yeah, okay. It's full of the spirits.
I'll tell you what, and there's something about a ghost with a busy schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably means you're a good ghost. You're going to do scaring a lot all over town.
Many people have wronged me, and I must make them pay.
Okay, show me another one, please, Paul.
This guy is also really scary. It's Tofinga!
I'm awake. I'm awake. I was scared you were in the cupboard when it fell.
It's nice of you to think that I could fit in the cupboard. Have a good sleep.
Thank you.
I did not see that coming.
The fear was understandable there. That was health and safety based. Did you see how close the wardrobe came?
I came out of the closet in a similar way.
Just tore it down.
Slammed your way out.
Far out.
I was incredibly scared, obviously big fright, but also I was scared for his safety. I thought he was in it and it had just fallen.
Anyway, let's see another one.
Now it's time for a woman who's so spooky she's named after the spookiest night of the year. It's Hayley Ween.
I cast a freezing spell on you. I say frozen!
I actually don't know how you're doing that.
Shut up.
Okay. This bed's not super sturdy. I would stop moving it if you are under there.
Who says I'm not in the wardrobe? Why don't you go and look?
You've tied me to the bed.
Were you scared, Paul?
Yeah, that was genuinely quite scary.
I think when all else fails is always just screaming at the top of your lungs in the dark.
I'd actually sort of done a bit of everything and it was all failing. Like I'd put this Bluetooth speaker in the wardrobe and then I was under the bed and it had disconnected and I was like, damn it.
And I was kind of bamboozled. She was like, why don't you go look in the wardrobe? Just a Bluetooth speaker. Playing
That wasn't
nothing.
connected to anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But the lassoing was expert.
That was good, eh?
Around there, that was superb.
I was a teenage witch, so I know how to spook people.
That's very high level.
Thank you.
All right, now it's time for the real stuff of nightmares, ads. We'll be back with more Taskmaster after this. Kia ora anō. Welcome back to Taskmaster, where 5 comedians are giving Paul Williams frights in the hopes of winning their own human children. Is that about right, Paul?
Yes, our contestants are competing to give me the scariest bedtime. Now, it's Ben time.
Hi, Paul. I'm you. Later on in your life. Complete all the things you ever wanted to do with your life in the next 45 minutes. Your time starts now.
I just want to go to bed.
Wasting it. Once again.
Oh my God.
I can't imagine anything scarier than going to sleep with a picture of Ben Hurley beside me. OK, so the scary thing was that he would turn into you? Was that scary?
No, I'd be stoked if I grew up to be Ben.
Thanks. Grew up.
How do you want to score it?
I will go Ben 1 point.
Yeah, that's fair.
It wasn't particularly freaky. I think 2 points for Tom, even though there was a jump scare in there. I thought Tofinga probably deserved 3 points because there was only the one, but that was quite freaky with the wardrobe falling over. Abby was kind of herself, and that was quite freaky, so 4.
Thank you.
And 5 for Hayley.
Yes. Thank you.
Lovely.
All right, Paul, what have you got in store for us now?
Nothing. This is just two strangers in a park.
Oh, God. Hi.
It's quite a long walk, isn't it?
Hello, Paul.
I don't know you.
I get what this is. Spy stuff.
Yep. Is that right?
This is a bomb. I'll be very upset.
Oh no.
Just pull them out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get my double chins.
During the studio record, tell an anecdote that makes the audience go, oh. The anecdote cannot be true.
During the studio record, be extremely curious about Ben Hurley's skincare routine at least twice.
During the studio record, confidently mispronounce 3 different English words.
During the studio record, passionately promote a fictional product.
During the studio record, give the contestants seated to your left the nickname Mustard Hands. You must refer to them by their nickname at least 3 times.
No one can know it as a task.
Most seamless integration wins.
You have until episode 9.
Your time starts now.
Your time starts now.
Your time starts now.
I can do that. I can do that on a dime.
Any questions?
What's your code name?
Black Cat.
They call me the Serpent.
Oh, well, now mine sounds lame.
Well, that explains some, but not all, of the very strange behaviour which has been taking place on the stage over the past 9 shows. Should we see who managed to pull off their secret mission?
First off, calling the person to his left Mustard Hands, here's Ben Hurley.
Let me smell yours.
They're brand new.
Good luck, Abby.
Yours
Thank
smell like
you.
mustard. Now you're going to have mustard hands.
Need to focus, need to focus.
Excuse me, can you let me focus?
Sorry,
This is
hang on.
very important.
Excuse me, I'm talking to mustard hands here.
Yeah.
So Hayley's chosen a sort of black leather loafer with a buckle.
Classic mustard hands, right? Yours had so many bits of, like, food in it. Might as well put ketchup in there, mustard, old mustard hands.
All right, pick
remember?
fat.
Wow, Ben, that was amazing.
I totally thought that was just some bizarre Hurley saying. I've never heard of that before. Mustard hands.
I know. I feel this whole time I've been lied to by you. We used to be friends. He had another task where he had to pretend to be excited to see me. It's all a lie.
You must have been quite stoked, though, because that was part of your mission, but you were getting good laughs for the mustard hands line.
I know. This audience is a lot tougher.
All right, who's next?
Passionately promoting her fictional product, here's Abby Howells.
Oh my God, her tattoos are so problematic. She's just best from far away, I think, even though she's a lovely, beautiful lady printed with sexy ink. It's sexy ink, baby, it's the best.
Okay, so the fictional company?
Yeah, sexy ink. I also did another one today. Ecto-ray.
Oh.
I used my ecto-ray to measure the level of spirit in the doll. And all of you just accepted it as some of the weird stuff that I would say naturally.
It's good. Okay, what about Tom?
Making the audience go, "Ah," about an anecdote that never happened. It's Tom Sainsbury.
You might not realise it, but I've actually got a very, very big head. And I haven't been able to find a hat that fits. Thank you. And then I found this hat, and it was the first one that fit my head. And I left it behind in a taxi coming home from somewhere in Newmarket after having one too many mudslides. Sorry. They always say with lies, like, don't put in too many needless details, and I think I failed on that, you know. Why did it need to be about mudslides from somewhere in Newmarket? But you know what? I think I sold it.
Oh, the amazing part is that I saw tears start to well up, and I thought, well, this really is a moment for Tom.
Yeah, that fictional fedora meant a lot to fictional Tom.
Okay, what about Tafinga?
Tafinga was unfortunately unable to comment on Ben's skincare routine. Luckily, we had some friends help him out.
And can I say, when you're real angry, Ben, something happens to your skin that just really glows? Hey, I don't know what moisturiser you're using, but you look great.
Ben, can I just say, when the light hit your face, absolute delightful skin, what's your skincare routine?
Yeah, it's good, eh?
Yeah, what is your routine?
Water.
Our contestants are making soap using unique and inventive ingredients like soap.
Wait, Ben, what's your skincare routine?
Actually, there's a lot of pink fat.
Oh, that was very good. Bubba going twice in a row there, almost within about 5 minutes. That was gutsy.
Yeah, then she said she was going to become a stripper, and I thought, oh, the people are hitting on me again.
Okay, what about Hayley?
Finally, confidently mispronouncing 3 words. Here's Hayley Sproul.
Stay tuned for tickets for our performance of Little Shop of Horrors.
I absolutely can't wait for that.
You've never been through childbirth, have you?
I've never been through childbirth, no.
Oh, right.
No, I haven't. No, I mean, I have.
So this is Settlers of Catton, and if you look up close, that's me.
Wow.
Also, Hayley, a lot of nerds watch this show. It's Settlers of Catan. I don't come across as the most likeable in those clips.
A real nitpicker.
You're going to really love watching this show back.
You actually caught me 2 out of my 3 times.
Absolute pedant. How insufferable. I'm actually mispronouncing cheese.
I was so nervous about doing that one today because it's so embarrassing to call Settlers of Catan Settlers of Catton.
So, am I going to have to judge everybody? This is impossible. So, everybody did their task?
Essentially, yeah.
5 points, everyone.
Yeah! Right, very good. Yeah, that's right. Slap those mustard hands together.
Now it's time for a secret mission for you at home. Watch all these ads and let them influence your consumer choices in the future. We'll be back after this. Hoki mai, welcome back to Taskmaster. We're about to embark on a live task and award one New Zealand comedian one of the worst prize packs ever offered on television.
Excuse me.
But first, can we get a lay of the land score-wise, please,
yes,
Paul?
Jeremy.
You've actually just really insulted Ben Hurley's kids.
And my doll.
And my little sausage.
Okay, it's unbelievably tight. We've got 3 people on 18, but in first with 20 points, it's Hayley Sproul.
All right, sounds about right to me. Would everyone please get up to the stage for the live task? So how's this going to work, Paul?
Ben Hurley, can you please read this task?
Oh, sure.
Do you want me to hold it?
Yeah, that'd be great. Okay. For 2 minutes, simultaneously eat spaghetti, keep your balloon off the ground, and participate in Paul's pub quiz, all while being naturally photogenic. Your camera can go off at any point during the 2 minutes. Most photogenic photo wins.
Oh my God.
Most correct quiz answers receives 2 bonus points. Most spaghetti eaten gets a bonus point. If your balloon hits the ground, you lose a point. Your time starts on Paul's whistle.
What on earth?
Here's my worst fear. It catches me throwing up.
Are you allergic to spaghetti?
No, I'm allergic to your bullshit.
On my whistle. What is the name of the river that flows through Rome?
Tiber.
Correct, Ben. How many times have Italy won the FIFA World Cup?
4 times.
Correct, Chris Parker.
Oh my God.
Balloon has hit the ground. What is the primary ingredient in risotto?
Rice, arborio rice, arborio rice.
I'm giving it to Hayley. Hayley, correct. What animal native to China shares a name with an Italian car? Who said panda first?
Me, Sainsbury.
Tom Sainsbury. How many L's are in the word Colosseum?
3, 4.
Is someone saying 4?
2, 1.
Correct, Tom. What is the Italian word for spaghetti?
Spaghetti.
Tom Sainsbury, correct. What country does James Bond have a boat chase in
Milan.
from Russia with love?
Milan, Russia.
Copenhagen.
Wellington.
Italy.
Italy, correct, Tom Sainsbury. What are the 3 ingredients in a margarita pizza? Can you hear who got that last question right?
Yeah, I think it was Hayley.
Thank you.
Okay, come on down and we'll see how these photos turned out.
Thanks for shouting dinner, Jeremy.
Pleasure.
Delish.
Warm enough for you?
Just how I like it. 10 degrees.
Yes. So Chris did like it. He ate the most spaghetti.
No.
Well done.
Don't clap that.
Really good.
That is so embarrassing.
So that's +1 for Chris. However, his balloon was the only balloon to touch the ground, so that's -1 for Chris.
That's okay.
And Tom gets +2 for the most trivia questions answered correctly.
Well done, Tom.
Well done.
Should we look at the photos?
Oh, I can't wait to see these photos. Who are we going to start with?
Here's Tom.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that I can see what you're eating.
Okay, should we see Chris?
No. Oh. I look really good. Look at my bone structure.
Where are you?
It was the moment where he was sort of coming towards the front of the stage to get his balloon.
Or heat that pasta up for another serving of that.
I'm expecting a lot from Hayley. She was
Yes.
working the lens.
It's Hayley.
Use it as Chris's picture.
Well, there I am. Can I honestly say, that is the worst photo of me to ever exist.
Chris is not being judged on that. He's being judged on his
Well,
one.
I am.
I also was about to say that's an unflattering angle of my jawline, but if you just sort of look to the right, it's actually okay.
I got you, mate. I got you.
It's giving waist, it's giving boobs, it's great.
There's a little bit of spaghetti sort of dripping through your cleavage there, which is beautiful.
Sexy.
Okay, Ben Hurley.
Here's Ben Hurley.
Wow.
I'm trying to staunch the camera out.
Yeah. That's actually one of the best photos I've ever seen of you, Ben, to be honest. All right, let's see Abby last of all.
Here's Abby.
Stop it. Wow.
Abby, come on.
No, that's how the divas do it.
Amazing.
So how do you want to score it?
Okay, well, Chris is obviously 1. Because he's not in there. Sorry, Chris.
That's fine.
Hayley 2, Tom 3, Ben 4, and of course Abby 5. How can they not?
Should we do a series score update?
I'd love a series score update.
With a 2-point lead, currently leading season 5, it's Hayley Sproul.
2 points.
Hey, 2 points. I'll take it.
All right. Let's focus on the now, Paul. Who is our episode 9 winner?
It was a nail biter, but with 23 points, the winner of episode 9 is Abby Howell.
Congratulations, Abby! You are now the proud owner of a bunch of stuff that reminds other comedians of themselves. Please head up to the stage and enjoy your bounty. Ngā mihi o te pō. Good night.
For more Taskmaster, subscribe now.